My unit was besieged on the mountaintop. Japanese warplanes bombed us every 15 minutes. I immediately ordered the troops to take cover. I couldn't bear to see any more soldiers fall. The chief of staff had barely stood up to take a sip of water when shrapnel pierced his chest instantly. He collapsed in a pool of blood. My younger brother, consumed with rage, grabbed a machine gun and charged out. They rushed into the open, raising their machine guns to fire wildly at the warplanes. But the planes were too fast. How could they possibly hit them? No matter how brave they were, it was futile. The incoming artillery shells blew them away in an instant. To take down the planes, they'd come up with this desperate plan. It might increase the chances of a hit, but it was extremely dangerous. Yet they soon managed to hit the plane's fuel tank. But my younger brother was hit during the plane's strafing run. With sheer willpower, he grabbed a grenade, pulled the pin as the plane flew overhead, and hurled it with all his strength into the air. The spark from the grenade explosion ignited the plane instantly. In the end, the plane exploded, losing control and crashing nearby. The remaining planes fled at the sight, but my younger brother fell for the last time. The battlefield claimed his life, but it could never erase his courage. It was this indomitable spirit that allowed us, a single regiment, to hold off wave after wave of attacks from 3 Japanese battalions. The Japanese officer flew into a rage, shouting curses, but we soon faced imminent ammunition and food shortages. The Japanese then began urging us to surrender. To keep morale high, I ejected a bullet from my rifle, picked it up, and modified it with a knife. The Japanese position was a full 2,000 meters away. Ordinary bullets couldn't reach it. Only a specially modified bullet stood a chance of hitting the target. I loaded the modified bullet into the chamber. I had only one shot. A miss would alert them, so I had to calculate the ballistics with pinpoint precision. I even adjusted the rear sight to its maximum setting, but the target was far too distant to see with the naked eye. I first made a rough calibration of the sight with my eyes. My comrades couldn't believe it. Hitting a target at this distance was impossible. I picked up binoculars for the final precise adjustment. I slowly held my breath, readying myself for the shot. Finally, I pulled the trigger. Through the binoculars, I watched as the bullet hit the target, dead on. The Japanese soldiers were terrified. This result greatly boosted our morale.